And here he comes back, Mom, Dad, to his enemy. The house of Saul. They were against him, but they died in battle. And here he is having a thought about his enemy, Saul, and the household of Saul. And so he comes to the first point in verse 1. He has a request in his moment of leisure. Is there anybody in the house of Saul? Notice he doesn't say the house of Jonathan. He starts with the patriarch. The house of Saul. Watch this, that I can show kindness to. How do you give kindness to anybody that's left in Saul's house? And I'll give it to you in a minute, but I don't want to rush this point. How? When Saul threatened to kill him, now you want to find out, Arnett, is there anybody left in his house? 20 years had gone past. You did all those things. Check, check, check. Baby on 3. 1, 2, 3. Cancun. I'm on vacation. I'm retired. I fought every battle God gave me and every victory is mine. And now, here's a bigger moment. He's sitting on the throne now. He is the king. There are no people that can remove him at this point, Jay. And so I want to solicit to you that when God sets you on your throne, how often do we think about our enemies and how we can love them even more?
Come on, Reverend.
It's the contrast in the text. And so what David says, is there anyone in the house of Saul who I can show kindness to? There's a request that the king makes. And so the servant said, yeah, there is one. Let me come up to the word. There is one left in Jonathan's house. And he's down in Lodabar. And so what happens is, while this request is given, look at verses 2 and 4. Here comes the reason. Now you would think, and I hasten my point, before I can get there, Sean, I want to hold it back just a little while longer. So verse 2 says, listen, there is in the house of Saul, David, a servant named Siba. And when he had called unto him, David says, bring him here. He says, are you Siba? He says, yeah, I am him. The king said, is there not yet anybody left of the house of Saul that I can show kindness of God unto him? He doesn't say that I may fight them and kill them. No. That's important to understand. David is demonstrating the character of God. That's the demonstration of the character. Not what God does, it's who he is.
That's right. His
kindness in the Hebrew word is hesed, which means his mercy and his goodness. Oh, it's just, you can't exhaust it. And so David says, you know what? I have every opportunity, Jay Williams, to wipe out the rest of Saul's family because I don't want no more trouble from nobody. Right. And in those days, that's exactly what they would do. Right. Yeah. If you were a descendant of a king who was taking a loss in battle, they come and wipe out all the men. And anybody left that looked like fields is done. They just clean us out. No more left. You ain't got to worry about no more. So watch this. So here's the reason why. He says, the reason why and the request I'm making is I want to show kindness unto someone who's ever left in the household of Saul for Jonathan's sake. He qualifies it. Not for Saul's sake, but because of my covenant with Jonathan, I want to keep my word. I want to hold on to the promise that we made together over 30 years ago. You ever make a promise and all of a sudden, 30 years, you got to still live that promise? Yes, sir. Wouldn't you think, let me stop for a minute. Wouldn't you think that by now, first of all, Jonathan is dead. I don't owe nobody nothing. It was between me and him. He's dead, so why do I have to keep that promise? I'm trying to get to him. So why do I have to do that? Because God, come up here and preach. He knows everything. That's right, he knows everything. And so David, because his horizontal, the vertical is intact with God, he remembers that God knows. And the promise is between them, and that when he spared David,